Hey, I'm V. Welcome to VA Experience, and today I'm going to answer a question: how to work on side projects when you are working in a fast-paced startup. Should someone invest more time on being great at their current job, put all eggs in the same basket, or should I distribute my time among various projects? And so firstly, really good subject, because that touches a lot of my philosophy and principles of promoting yourself or developing your career or increasing your footprint when it comes to UX careers and being more hireable. It's very typical too, and I'm gonna ignore fast-paced startup because that doesn't matter. Like, the driven people are gonna be driven and super fast in any environment. And that's what we should aim for anyways, just to personally develop our skills and drive to contribute to value, because value drives everything else. The knock-on effects are being promoted, getting higher pay, better portfolio case studies, and stuff like that. Having said that, I have my own philosophy towards it, and I outlined that in my book as well, which is that you must carve out enough time in your week, or ideally in every single day, to meet your future self. Actually, a quote I saw the other day by Dan Quo, and it said, you just need to dedicate 1 hour every single day where your present self can meet the future self. And that's a basic recipe. And that hour could be used in a lot of different ways, right? Like, it doesn't mean that you're gonna work on side projects. Let's say if you're a junior person, or you're yet to get into UX, but you're having something else done, like you're working some other job and you're planning to transition, and you need more skills to get to a senior position, you should allocate an hour anyways, or even more time if you can. It's your well-being, your positioning, maybe you have dependents in the family. That's something you need to consider. But 1 hour is not too much to ask of anyone to contribute to your own future self-development. So it could be that you take courses. It could be that you do your side projects. It could be that you dedicate that hour for meeting new people, networking, things of that nature. But it's always with a forward-thinking approach that you're here to meet your future self and develop. And I like this positioning because that's how I developed. I went from development to digital design to UI design to user research to strategy to people management, design, leadership, to a lot of different hats basically worn across so many years that it became part of who I am, because I started to dedicate some time every day for my future self-development. And let's say right now I'm developing my development skills. I got back to JavaScript and things of that nature as of this recording. I developed a lot of products in the past and widgets and things of that nature to enhance my design workflows, let's say, but I want to get back to it. And that's what I allocate every single day right now. Perhaps tomorrow it's going to be something to do with AI skills, or something I don't know just yet. Emerging tech, let's say, is going to come out and I'm going to figure it out. So that's a simple example. But to get back to the point of what we're asking for, should you put all eggs in the same basket? The answer is definitely a no. And that's because the layoffs, especially in these couple of years, shown you exactly where the eggs are landing or to what extent, and that the baskets are very uncertain and they could actually disappear at any moment. Therefore, I guess diversifying yourself is a wise thing to do. It's a strategy which anyone should be doing, because that's how you can become more of a CEO of your own career. And that's what I covered in the live stream a couple of weeks ago, so make sure to check that out. I'm gonna link it down below or somewhere here floating. But I discussed exactly that, like a few things of how you can position yourself to be secure, or secure enough so no matter what happens to you, you actually are good. If you are, let's say, laid off tomorrow, you're gonna be like, good, I'm gonna find a new job and perhaps a better position. I'm gonna aim for a better pay anyways. And it's long overdue that I would seek better pastures and develop myself into something else than, being positioned in somewhere where you might have been restricted. Even if a position is great, you should look out for better pastures at all times. It doesn't mean that you're gonna hop the ship all the time. It just means that you are more likely to develop your skills needed for that next position, and likely gonna deliver much more value for current employer anyways, because you're gonna be learning and developing yourself. It's win-win-win for absolutely everyone, especially you. And for the side project specifically, should someone invest more time on being great at their current job or stay safe by continuing? You should be doing side projects. Again, if your portfolio is suffering or you don't have enough examples, that's exactly the way to fulfill those needs and to adjust and to create portfolios. Work on projects, most importantly, which contributes to your portfolios, which contributes to better positions or better positions you as a future design leader, let's say. Myself, again, pulling back to the examples, just to give you a short story, I always had a very rich portfolio because it doesn't matter where I went, I was with a mindset that I need to show enough of stuff which I want to get paid for or the work I want to do continuously. So let's say if you're doing graphic design right now, as a random example, or you're solving some sort of mobile app problems but you want to develop into AI tooling, then chances are you need to start doing more of those things you should be paid for or you want to do long term, and then capture that in your portfolio. So side projects are perfect for that. Maybe that project is gonna land you a better position. Maybe it's an investment which is gonna unlock other revenue streams, which gonna secure your savings somewhat, or otherwise prepare you as a person to become much more stable so you can focus on bigger challenges. So that's always a good idea, as long as we come from that longer term self view that, okay, this is where I want to get to. Therefore, immediately I'm doing these side bits and bobs to create a virtual scaffold for yourself to grow into something else or to open the doors, to welcome the signals. And so it's definitely a yes, yes, yes on everything. Just do it. Make sure to kind of contribute to your future growth. If it resonates, or maybe not, leave a comment down below, share with a friend, and on that note, I'll see you next time.